Johnny. Pull up with the mob, real John Gotti. Grinding from the bottom. Blood on my hands, ain't no dirt on my body. Whip big body. Block, it'll be a real big problem. Whole lot of prize. That's something you don't know nothing about it. Still that way. You ain't built that way. I been more in pain. Way to broad day. Really short fuse. Had a long day. Body like wow. Like. Wait. You know I'm an east side. Big TD, step a whole rep. That. Top dog, since top ramen now. Steak and lobster with a shrimp. Big. Put a ribbon on.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New England Patriots. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
This will be a return from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. They'll begin on the ground here with Abanikanda.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
Here's Tune.
He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You talk about this Washington defense.
They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they are facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
Now they'll audible to something else. Looking to throw, Tune. That is caught. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So let's be honest about the whole thing. When you're looking for a reliable set of hands on third down, the first thought is often not fullback. But that's who they turn to there. And he does a nice job of securing the football and picking up the first down.
Tune going to throw it.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
Nice little nifty play for him there. You know, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And he's got it across the midfield, striping into Washington territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 5. Abanikanda once again.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Third down, here's Abanikanda.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage with just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. On 1st down, Mahomes. Flush to his right. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Mahomes going to change things up. In motion left goes Sutton.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
There he goes, right side. Running room at the 50. Look out. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 36 yards on the play.
Oh, I think we all understand his disappointment. He didn't quite get to the end zone, and you know it's just got to be tough to see a yard line underneath you after a play like that. Still, all in all, a huge play, and now they're set up 1st and goal at the 1.
So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6. Mahomes takes it himself. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Mahomes now on the sneak. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. You talk about this Washington defense. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but pretty nice effort.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 7-7, our score after 1. Here's Tune to throw it. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The Patriots at 5-3 now on the year. They coming off the loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple of months, CD. 5 wins in their last 8 games. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin Bush driving in and picking up the sack.
The lessons will continue of this rookie. He's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Tune. Complete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's Bryce Baringer now. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is brought in at the 21. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play. Not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
This 2nd and 4. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Here's 3rd down and 4. Mahomes going to throw. This goes out wide for Mixon.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards on the play and a first down.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. But now he appears to be in some pain.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now here's Mahomes. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. They get 11 back on that, and it leads to 3rd down. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Mahomes now on first down. And that'll be incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's the first catch of the game for Kupp, and he's got a first down. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career, that draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. His 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Commanders 14, Patriots 7.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
16-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Throwing, Tune. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well-timed there, and now fourth down. Here's Bryce Baringer on now to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is fielded at the 27. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now, their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's gotten them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. Now Mahomes. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Washington first. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That one tipped and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. And 2nd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. And they're going to speed things up here. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw, it's Mahomes. It's complete to Robinson. He's got room to roam, and he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
1st down, Commanders.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Facing second and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards he needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
Attack!
Mahomes now on first down. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Mahomes to throw on second down. And a dump off here to Robinson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 to the 36. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play.
Yellow. Hey, 15. Yellow.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Washington. Peyton Hendershot, 36 yards. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Patriots 7.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
On second down, it's Abanikanda. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Yard punt, return of 6. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
15. Hey, yo, hey, go. Hey, 43.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9.
Easy. Hey, 43, 15.
They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left.
15.
On 1st down, Mahomes. Pass complete. He's got Hendershot. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
A 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough.
Attack!
Mahomes going to throw. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington. Cooper Kupp, 53 yards, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To the 43, 2nd down.
And quickly they get to the line.
And they'll go again with Abanikanda.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 6.
On the handoff, Abanikanda. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Abanikanda on 1st and 10. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
The give now to Abanikanda.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Washington on 3rd down.
3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6.
They'll run it with Abanikanda.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's to his running back, complete.
And he is going to pick up the Patriots first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs.
4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need. And that's exactly what they got done.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Quick pass out to Miller. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Get off the field. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming, pick them up, pick them up. And someone jumped.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
Here's Tune to throw it.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Israel Abanikanda, 35 yards. And the Patriots get a bit closer. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for two. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. Mahomes quickly complete out wide, and he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth-quarter stop? Yellow. Throwing now is Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Here's Logan Cook now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Israel Abanikanda, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Yellow. Hero 15.
Mahomes now on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. They're going to keep it on the ground.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Motion left, Kupp. Here's Mahomes to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing on second and long. Mahomes into the hands of Hendershot.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D linemen to make the play.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown Washington. Peyton Hendershot, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Commanders are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Patriots 26.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for a...
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. And Tune to throw it now. Pass caught, Miller. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touched.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is. Tune going to throw it.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Throwing, Tune.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Adrian Amos with a pick.
And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 15. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Hey, 15. Yellow.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Yards to go.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Hey, Ripley.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here's Logan Cook now, standing just outside his own goal line. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Here's 2nd down. And from the gun, here's Abanikanda. Stays on his feet. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. 2. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Mahomes going to throw it here. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Looking to throw is Mahomes. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And he will have a Commanders first down, and that should just about do it. So it's Washington getting the victory here. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Commanders, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.